Yo, what is up, Cyrus Spotlight fam? Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into the hottest stories hitting the sports and entertainment world right now. We've got massive player moves shaking up the Dodgers, and you are not going to believe what's happening with Roki Sasaki and Will Smith. Then, we're heading to the ice with the San Jose Sharks as head coach Ryan Warsofsky is shaking up training camp with some wild new line combinations that have everyone talking. Switching gears to the small screen, the creator of the hit show Slow Horses, Will Smith, is unpacking major character exits and teasing a brilliant new mystery that's got fans on the edge of their seats. And finally, we're breaking down why Stephen A. Smith says he'll completely lose all faith in the Steelers' defense if Carson Wentz carves them up this Sunday. Stick around, you're gonna want to hear all of this. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's go. Dodgers drama. Roki Sasaki returns, Will Smith's postseason status uncertain. Dodgers fans, brace yourselves. The Los Angeles Dodgers are facing a whirlwind of developments as the postseason looms. After a tough walk-off loss to the Arizona Diamondbacks, the team is looking to shore up its roster. In a significant move, the Dodgers have signed a new right-handed pitcher, potentially adding a much-needed arm to a bullpen that's been struggling. This reliever, with some prior connection to the organization, could be thrust into a key role sooner rather than later. Adding to the intrigue, all-star catcher Will Smith's availability for the postseason is in question. He's recovering from a hairline fracture in his hand, and while manager Dave Roberts is optimistic, a return before October seems unlikely. But perhaps the most anticipated news is the imminent return of pitching phenom Roki Sasaki. The 23-year-old has been sidelined since May with shoulder issues, but his recent rehab appearances show increased velocity and command, signaling his readiness to rejoin the team. The decision on his postseason spot is expected this week, creating a buzz among fans eager to see the young star back on the mound. Fans are already debating the bullpen's reliability and whether Smith's absence could derail their championship hopes. The potential return of Sasaki, however, has injected a surge of optimism. But is this enough to secure a deep playoff run? We'll keep you updated on all the Dodgers' moves. Next, we're hitting the ice to see how the San Jose Sharks are shaking up their training camp. Sharks camp shakeup. Warsofsky tweaks lines for breakthrough season. The San Jose Sharks are injecting a jolt of energy into their training camp under head coach Ryan Warsofsky, implementing a fresh approach to drills and line combinations. In an unusual move, the Sharks held a scrimmage involving Group A, comprised of players expected to make a significant impact, while Group B focused on practice, with select players joining the scrimmage. This deviates from the traditional three-group set up early in camp. Notably, top prospect Macklin Celebrini and Will Smith are skating together, now with Philip Kurashev joining their line. Cam Lund, out of his no-contact jersey, is also participating. Coach Warsofsky is managing Celebrini's workload carefully following a recent illness, keeping him out of intense battle drills for now. Meanwhile, Group A's lines feature a strong NHL-caliber mix, with William Eklund and Michael Massey continuing their chemistry, now joined by veteran Tyler Toffoli. This strategic shift in camp dynamics signals the Sharks' determination to build strong chemistry and identify effective combinations as they prepare for the upcoming season. Fans are buzzing about the new-look lines, especially the potential of Celebrini and Smith playing together. There's a palpable sense of anticipation for what this revamped team can achieve. Can these new combinations lead to on-ice success for the Sharks? Next, we're diving into the world of Slow Horses, as its creator reveals major character twists. Slow Horses creator Will Smith on Roddy Ho's girlfriend, Lewis's exit, and a brilliant new mystery. Fans of the critically acclaimed spy thriller, Slow Horses are in for a shock with the Season 5 premiere on Apple TV+. Creator Will Smith is pulling back the curtain on major plot developments, including the surprising introduction of Roddy Ho's girlfriend, Tara. This unexpected turn has his colleagues, like River Cartwright and Shirley Dander, questioning everything, especially Shirley, who suspects foul play. Smith reveals that centering the season around Roddy was a deliberate choice, offering a fresh dynamic from previous seasons which have explored themes like colonialism and toxic masculinity. He emphasizes that while this season might feel funnier due to Roddy's storyline, it still tackles weighty issues with the show's signature depth. The premiere also bids a poignant farewell to Louisa, who, after experiencing significant trauma, decides to leave Slough House. Smith describes her departure as a deliberate, non-violent exit, a rarity in the series, and praises the raw, emotional performances from Rosalind Elizar and Jack Lowden in their final scenes together. He also delves into Shirley's, off-balanced, state following the loss of Marcus and River's own struggles with disillusionment after a tumultuous season 4. Smith highlights how the show, like Mick Herron's novels, focuses on character journeys and the lasting impact of past events, ensuring each season feels both self-contained and part of a larger, evolving narrative. The internet is abuzz with theories about Roddy's new relationship and Lewis's departure, with many praising the show's ability to constantly reinvent itself while staying true to its core. Will Roddy's new romance lead to more danger for Slough House? Finally, we're turning to the gridiron, where a bold prediction from Stephen A. Smith could spell doom for an NFL defense. Stephen A. Smith's dire warning: Steelers' defense on thin ice against Carson Wentz. Stephen A. Smith is sounding the alarm for the Pittsburgh Steelers' defense, issuing a stark warning on ESPN's First Take. With backup quarterback Carson Wentz set to start against the Steelers, Smith declared that he will completely lose all faith in the team's defense if Wentz manages to carve them up. Smith acknowledges that he doesn't expect much from the Steelers' offense, placing the entire burden on the defense. Through the first 3 weeks of the season, the Steelers' defense has been a major disappointment, allowing an average of 386 yards and 23.3 points per game, ranking them among the league's worst. The prospect of Wentz, a former MVP candidate with 95 NFL starts, revitalizing his career against this struggling unit, is a significant concern. Smith points out that Wentz's last 200-yard passing game was in October 2022, and if he achieves that against Pittsburgh, it would be a major indictment of their performance. Even Minnesota Vikings coach Mike Tomlin admitted that Wentz is currently a better option than previously thought. With a quarter of the season gone, patience is wearing thin, and a poor showing against Wentz could signal a lost season for the Steelers. The potential return of key players like Deshaun Elliott and Joey Porter Jr. offers a glimmer of hope, but the pressure remains squarely on the defense to prove its worth. Steelers fans are divided, with some echoing Smith's concerns, while others hope the team can prove their doubters wrong. The performance against Wentz is being seen as a crucial test for the defense's legitimacy. Can the Steelers' defense hold strong, or will Wentz expose their weaknesses? That's all the breaking news for today on Cyrus Spotlight. But don't go anywhere, we've got a lightning round recap coming right up. And that wraps up another packed edition of Cyrus Spotlight. We saw the Dodgers navigating player changes with Roki Sasaki's return and Will Smith's uncertain status. The San Jose Sharks are shaking things up at training camp with new line combinations. Slow Horses creator Will Smith teased big twists and character departures in the new season. And Stephen A. Smith issued a stark warning to the Steelers' defense facing Carson Wentz. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe to Cyrus Spotlight for all the latest in sports and entertainment, smash that notification bell so you never miss a video, drop a comment below telling us your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all social media platforms. We'll see you next time.